Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dazzie's Comic Book Hauls, episode 87. Today I'm going to show you 51 books that I picked up on a recent tour of Bristol. I hit up 4 or 5 shops. Bristol is always good. You leave it a couple of months and they usually restock back issues. Yeah, got a ton of books here and didn't pay very much at all. Nothing too spectacular, but a lot of good keys that I was happy to add to the PC and a lot to go onto my eBay store. I'm going to start small and work our way up as always. Now when I go to Bristol, I go to Forbidden Planet. In fact, I was the first one through the door on a Wednesday morning. And they have grab bags in there. They're £2 and you get 4 comics in there. And I've done pretty well over the time. I picked up a Rift 1 in there once, to name a few. But let's start small. We got Snot Girl, issue number 12. Just a book that was in the grab bags. Like I say, these work out at 50p each. This is issue 12 from Image. I might just have to read this because it sounds bizarre. So bizarre. Then we have Battlestar Galactica, Twilight Command, issue 2 from Dynamite. I always enjoyed the original Battlestar Galactica with Dirk Benedict. But after that, I wasn't so keen on the remake, despite brilliant special effects. They have Avatar to Its Path, issue number 6 from Dark Horse. Really nice cover. Looking forward to the Avatar sequels. Then we have Transformers issue 4 from IDW. This is cover 8. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 42 from Boom. Like I say guys, just getting through the grab bag pickups at the moment. It does get a lot better. Harlequin issue 64. Regular cover. Black Mask, Year of the Villain issue 1. Really enjoyed Ewan McGregor as Black Mask in the Birds of Prey movie. Don't know why people are saying it's poor. I really enjoyed it. This was going for 50p. House of X issue number 3. Massive series, Powers of 10 and House of X. My boy is mad into his Star Wars at the moment. Yeah, Uncanny Ethan's back reading comics and enjoying it. This was in one of the grab bags. Star Wars Age of Republic, Darth Maul, issue 1. He said this was a great read. We are both big fans of the character Darth Maul. Love to see him somehow return to the live action. Pick this up in the charity shop for 99p. Star Wars Adventures issue 1 from IDW. Pick this up in a second-hand bookstore for £1. This is Star Wars Legacy issue 0. This is the first cover appearance, of course, of Darth Talon. Bit of a key. Second copy. Oxfam charity shop was pretty good to me this time round. Picked up a Venom issue 7 for 99p. This is the second printing and the first appearance of Dylan Brock, Eddie's son. Winter Soldier issue 2. First appearance of RJ. Bit of water damage, which I've talked about on my eBay page, but it's still sold. In the grab bags, these were in there. Already had this book, but it's nice to have a couple more. This is Detective Comics issue 1003. Couple of copies there. That's the reveal of the Arkham Knight. The main reason I picked up the grab bags was for this issue, and that is Batman issue number 77. Couple of copies. Death of Alfred. That is normally anywhere between a £7 and a £10 book now. This one I've sold as well. This is Teen Titans issue number 20. The first full appearance, I believe, of Crush, Lobo's daughter. Picked this one up in a charity shop. It initially came out for $9.99, so to get it for 99p was a bargain. It's a book that's been in my top 20 in the past. This is Incoming, issue number 1, a real thick book from Marvel. Don't know too much about that. There's a gaming shop in Bristol that I picked up some good books over the years. I picked up What did I pick up? God Country issue number 1 in there for I think £2. 3 for a fiver. I picked up Justice League issue 30. First appearance of Jessica Cruz. I think it's a cameo. Keep finding that book. This book's pretty scarce, but I found 3 copies. This is a Green Arrow issue 24. The first appearance of Arrow's sidekick John Diggle in the continuity. He first appears in Arrow, the TV spin-off comic, issues 1 and 2. His cameo in full. He is rumoured to be perhaps getting his own show on HBO Max as the new Jon Stewart, Green Lantern. Picked up another copy of this one. This one's heating up. X-Men 65. First appearance of Dr. Cecilia Reyes, a mutant who was going to be in the New Mutants movie. Again, that's anywhere from a £7 to a £10 book. Area 51. Picked this one up for about £1.50, I think. Flash Rebirth issue number 1. First cameo appearance of Godspeed. In the Excelsior's Comics Limited shop, I picked up another copy of Sheltered issue 1. This is about a group of post-apocalyptic people who were all in a bunker, and the kids decide to kill off the parents. So just when you thought it was safe. Pretty good read. Like I said, been optioned. Paid a couple of quid for that, I think. This one's been optioned too. This is Black issue number 1 from Black Mass Studios. I think this is where only black people are superheroes. So, yep, I've got the regular and the variant already for that. But that can be a pricey book. Another copy of this for £1.50. Analog issue number 1. The regular cover. This has been optioned as well. Keanu Reeves is in talks to play the main character, I believe. £2 for this one. Another copy of Trees issue number 1 from Warren Ellis. Again, it's been optioned. It's about giant aliens that come down and basically in the form of trees. So haven't read that one yet, but I do like alien invasion. And I got this in Area 51. They gave me this for free, which was a Brucey bonus. It's the first printing. Reborn issue number 1. Second copy. This again has been optioned, and Sandra Bullock is attached to the property. I think it's where an old lady is passing away, if I remember, and she sort of goes into a fantasy world. So now onto the books that are better, and a lot of these are keepers now. Don't pick up a lot of new books, but I saw this in Excelsior, and so I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 101. And this is the first appearance of Mona Lisa in comic books. Previously, she was in the animated series. This is a Sophie Campbell regular cover, and I paid £3.35 for that. Don't mind me some Turtles. Quite enjoyed the live action films. One of the main reasons I went to, well, there were 2 reasons I went to Bristol that day, was to pick up this. One of them was to pick up this book. This has already been optioned. This is from Dark Horse. This is Bang, issue number 1. Yeah, for a book that's only come out recently. This is a £15 book now. This is basically a sci-fi's author's impossibly keen intuition is evident by the highly capable characters created in his books, which may actually hold the key to saving reality or destroying it. This was optioned on February the 13th. In development for TV with a writer and director attached. That's the regular cover. I also picked up the variant cover, and this is from Matt Kint. So not bad. $3.35 each, and they're going for basically for the set $25.30. Of course, the big book that day, I was the first person through the Forbidden Planet doors, and I did manage to get a copy. Batman 89. This is the first cameo appearance, of course, of Punchline. The first cameo of the designer. It is a variant Francisco Martina cardstock cover. Now, the reason I did pick up the regular cover, I had it in my hands. You're only allowed 1 issue per person. So I would have gone for the regular cover, but I thought my LCS had a copy. It turned out they did not. So even though they told me it did. But these things happen. So if you're not sent the books, I can't get them, can I? But, you know, that's a crazy book at the moment, 15, 20 quid for that. So pay, what did I pay? £4.20 for that. So, not too bad, I suppose. It's not the error version, though. So, a couple of other issues that were in the grab bags I thought I might keep. This is Fantastic Four, issue number 14. This is the origin of the Fantastic Four. And this is where the rocket ship of the Fantastic Four is officially named in the Marvel 616 universe. That is a regular Mike Deodato Jr. cover. I'm going to keep this one as well. I think this is Action Comics issue 1014. The first crossover cameo appearance of Naomi. That happens on the final page in this book. Brandon Peterson cover. This was a book that I could never find. It's not particularly expensive, but it's got a lot of key firsts in it because they're all in my encyclopedia, so I like to track it down. They had 3 of the issues for, I think it was $3.99, so I snagged them up. Worked out $133 for each issue. This is Avengers Initiative issue number 1. Like I said, a lot of first appearances. We got the first appearance of Komodo, who was Melati Kusama, who was a girl who experimented with Dr. Connor's lizard serum. First appearance of Trauma, who was Terrence Ward, a shapeshifter who can sense what people fear. We've got the first appearance of Hardball, who is Roger Brockridge. Also the first of Cloud9, who's Abigail Boylan. First appearance of Tactigram, an Omega level alien weapon. And the first appearance of the Gauntlet, drill instructor for the Initiative team. And finally, the first appearance of Baron von Blitzschlag, Werner von Blitzschlag. So there we go. And to go with that, I have issue 2 and issue 3. Which I'm going to keep because this is the first appearance of Komodo, Melati, Kusama in human form. With everything Young Avengers. And coming up, some of these characters might show up. I also found another copy of Avengers Initiative issue 1. This time for £2. So you don't find any and then you find 2 in a day. Pick this one up for around about £1 or so. This is A-Next issue 12. I picked this up in the gaming shop. This is the first appearance of the Red Queen, Hope Pym Jr. It's also the first appearance of Big Man, it was Henry Pym. And the first appearance of the Revengers team, Big Man, Iron Man, Kilowatt, Magneto, Red Queen and Sabreclaw. Basically in an alternate universe. Happy to find this one for 99p. This had quite a bit of buzz about it at one point. This is the Uncanny X-Men, issue number 1. This is a later series, and this is the first appearance of Gold Balls, who is Fabio Medina, a mutant with powers that manifest as golden spheres that are actually eggs. And that was revealed in House of X issue 5. Like I say, he was a big player in House of X. It's also the debut of Magneto's white costume, and that is a Chris Bachalo cover. Another one that was good find for 99p. Venom Space Knight issue number 12. The first cameo appearance of Venom's original host. Civil War II tie-in. Again, this book is a £10 plus book. Another 99p. Avengers Academy Fear Itself issue 20. This one's always hard. I've never found it. Been looking forever. This is the first appearance of White Tiger 5, Ava Ayala, the sister of the original White Tiger. So yeah, happy to add that. There's another character in my encyclopedia. This was a nice upgrade for £2.50. I picked up Angela's Assassin issue number 1. And this one's quite hot at the moment. This is a £10 book at the moment. First appearance of Sarah, a former angel of heaven and Angela's lover. Rumoured to be the first transgender character to be in the MCU down the line. The first appearance of Lausa as well in this book, the daughter of Odin and Freya. We've also got the first appearance of Maximus Klopp, and that is a stunning Stephanie Hans cover. Pick this one up for, this was my most expensive purchase of the day, but I think this one's got legs and a bit of a future. This is my second copy, the New Teen Titans Annual number 2. Bit of an upgrade. This is the first appearance of this vigilante, Adrian Chase, who first appeared on the Arrow TV show. Well, Adrian Chase, by all accounts, is going to be in the Suicide Squad sequel. Because Idris Elba was originally going to be playing Deadshot, then he was going to be playing the Bronze Tiger, Benjamin Turner. and in fact he is going to be playing the Vigilante. So yeah, if you see this one for cheapish, grab it guys, because Vigilante is on his way, and I like Idris Elba. But it's a good book because you've got 3 key firsts in this. We've also got the first appearance of Lila Michaels, who later becomes the Harbinger, star of the Arrowverse, and the first appearance of Cheshire, Jade Nugent, who I've seen on Young Justice, among other things, the animated show. This isn't the copy I found, but I did find this book for £1.50. I've since sold it for about 8 and 9 quid. Criminally undervalued, I think. The book in question, Avengers 257. Yeah, I found that for £1.50. And this is, of course, the first appearance of Nebula, star of the MCU. So a good find. It's also got the first full appearance and death of Terminus, who was Jorro. Nebula doesn't really look like she does in the comic, in the movies though, in the comics, so that's probably why it is undervalued. So my final purchase, they have in the charity shop, they usually put small runs together and you have to buy them all, and I hate to do that unless it's a real good issue, but this one is a good issue. They had 6 issues for £6.99, and with everything, like I say, Young Avengers is buzzing, and so I picked up Young Avengers Presents issue 1, The Patriot. Issue 2, The Hulkling. Like I say, these characters are supposedly going to be in the Young Avengers MCU down the line. Wiccan and Speed. We have issue, that was number 3. Number 4, Vision. You're guessing where this is going, guys, aren't you? This number 5 is a key. This is Stature. This is the origin of Stature. Cassandra Cassie Eleanor Lang. Of course, Stature is going to be in the MCU and has been as her Cassie Lang form as a child. And finally, the big book. Like I say, these issues worked out at £1.17 each. This is issue 6. Yeah, picked it up, guys. This is normally around about a £40 book right now, because this is the first meeting of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, where he approves of her using the code name Hawkeye. So, great pickup for £1 effectively, and happy to add that to my PC. That's it, guys. 51 books in under 18 minutes. Thanks for all my subscribers. I've lost a couple of subscribers of late, but I'm still at 792. If you like what I see, please subscribe. Here's my subscribers: Robert Pattinson and Mark Ruffalo. That new Batmobile looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That's over now. Bye for now.